In 66 BCE, Rome defeated Mithridates VI of Asia Minor and completely destroyed the Hellenistic Seleucid Empire. Leading the Roman forces was one of the great triumvirates of Rome, Pompey Magnus. His soldiers mostly came from his homeland and family estates, fiercely loyal to Pompey himself, rather than to the Roman Senate. It was, in essence, a family army, operating almost independently of Rome's official command. Pompey swiftly conquered the Greek peninsula, then marched eastward, plundering wealth as he went. He soon occupied Syria and continued southward toward Jerusalem. At that time, Jerusalem was torn apart by civil strife. Queen Salome Alexandra, the last ruler of the Hasmonean dynasty, had just died, leaving her two sons in a brutal struggle for the throne. The younger son, with the help of an Arabian king, temporarily defeated his elder brother Aristobulus II. While the Jews were busy fighting one another, Pompey, the Lion of the West, was quietly approaching the holy city. He sent word to the feuding brothers, commanding them to cease fighting and await his judgment. But Aristobulus underestimated Rome's power and acted rashly, giving Pompey an excuse to intervene in Jewish affairs. The Roman army besieged Jerusalem, and Aristobulus was captured. The descendants of the Maccabees refused to surrender. They retreated to the Temple Mount, destroying the bridge to the fortress in defiance. Pompey's army laid siege for Thebes, but failed to breach the defenses, until they exploited the Jewish custom of refraining from battle on the Sabbath. On that day, they launched a surprise assault and stormed the Temple Mount. The Hasmonean dynasty fell. To instill fear, Pompey ordered a massacre of 12,000 Jews. Many chose death over surrender, leaping from the city walls. Their courage and faith would later become symbols of Jewish resilience and spirit. Curious, Unbelievable climbed the Temple Mount and asked, "Why do they defend this place so fiercely?" He was told, "Because it is where their God dwells." Driven by curiosity, Pompey entered the Holy of Holies, the sacred inner sanctuary. That even the high priest could enter only once a year, on the Day of Atonement. To the Jews, this was a grave act of blasphemy. From that moment, Pompey's name, like that of Antiochus IV, who had desecrated the temple before him, was forever inscribed in the annals of Jewish humiliation. At this time, Rome was ruled by three powerful men, Pompey, Crassus, and Julius Caesar. After Pompey left the east, Crassus arrived in Syria, preparing to invade Parthia, modern Iran. Crassus was greedy and ruthless. He had crushed Spartacus's slave revolt and crucified 6,000 slaves along the Appian Way as a warning. To fund his eastern campaign, he imitated Pompey and looted Jerusalem once again, seizing the sacred treasures Pompey had left untouched. But his greed led to ruin. Crassus suffered a crushing defeat in the Parthian campaign and was killed. The Parthians mocked him by pouring molten gold into his mouth, saying, "You craved gold so much, now you shall have your fill." Pompey eventually fled to Egypt, where he was killed. Julius Caesar became the sole and most powerful ruler of Rome. When Caesar pursued Pompey to Egypt, he met Cleopatra VII, queen of the Ptolemaic dynasty. Cleopatra was young, brilliant, and stunningly beautiful. Legend says she wrapped herself in a carpet and had it delivered to Caesar's quarters. When the carpet was unrolled, she appeared before him like a goddess, captivating the battle-hardened Caesar at first sight. She became his lover and bore him a son, Caesario. Caesar helped her reclaim her throne, making her the last pharaoh of Egypt. During the civil unrest that followed, Caesar's army accidentally burned the Library of Alexandria, destroying hundreds of thousands of priceless scrolls. Though Caesar conquered Egypt, he did not annex it. Instead, he allowed Cleopatra to continue her rule. After Caesar's assassination, his adopted son, Octavian, later Augustus, and General Mark Antony took control of Rome. They divided the empire, Octavian ruling the west, Antony the east. Cleopatra once again used her wit and charm to win Antony's trust and affection. Their union was both romantic and political. She supported his campaigns that bore him 3 children. But Antony's devotion to Cleopatra angered Octavian, leading to civil war. In 31 BCE, at the Battle of Actium, Antony's forces were defeated. He took his own life. Cleopatra fled back to Egypt, and refusing to be paraded as a captive, chose death. She ordered a basket of figs to be brought to her. Inside was a venomous Egyptian answer. She let the serpent bite her, ending her life at 39. Her death marked the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty, and her legend, the immortal Queen of the Nile, was sealed in history. Octavian emerged victorious, becoming Rome's first emperor, Augustus. Thus began the Roman Empire, and Jerusalem, once defended by the Maccabees and conquered by Pompey, now found itself under a new imperial order. In this new era would rise another king of the Jews, Herod the Great. The story, however, was far from over.